up, BC? Welcome to the best of 2017, the year that sucked for the most part. This is a band called Orb. Really cool neo-psych. Yeah, the band is out of I don't know, it has something to do with King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard, and yeah, this is great. This is really cool riff fest, and buddy Clay over there, Joel L. He informed me about this record. I probably would have never gave this record a chance just because the cover's really nothing special and not very, you know, you wouldn't know about it unless you're digging pretty hard, I guess. I'm really into King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard, and knew their side projects and stuff. Listen to this stuff. This is yeah, that's really cool. Really rocking out, I guess. Yeah, so this is one of my favorites from this year. So I'll just kind of go through a couple here. I got these are actually, for the most part, they're all actually released last year. This one, this Nod. This is pretty good too. Pretty hard hitting and pretty noisy, and yeah, this is out on Rocket Records. This one here is out on a Castle Face. So yeah, this Nod. This is undoubtedly probably my most anticipated record, and also I feel it's my favorite for sure. Just because long-awaited reissue an album that was really never really released, and don't get this confused with like newer Uncle Acid. This is the very beginning of Uncle Acid, and so good. And then yeah, it comes on various colored vinyls and shit. This one's white, and sound is really minimal, 4-track stuff, and but still sounds good. I mean, you're not gonna rock out from the low end or anything like that, or the Doom Assault or nothing like that. This is got more of a Stooges punk vibe than anything, mixed with a little Sabbath. It's cool. It's a great record. So appreciate everybody watching the last video of mine. Like I said, I'll probably do some videos here for a while until I run out of shit or ideas, and then I'll vanish. So this is another great record that came out this year. This is Charles Moothart from Ty Segall, his band, and Fuzz. And this is kind of like this is just as good as a Ty Segall record. Actually, it's a little bit more heavier, and it's got some really great guitar on it, and everything sounds killer on it. It's killer bass, killer drums, and I mean, I'm sure Segall played on this, but it's just really great record. I mean, the CFM stuff up until this is CFM, but you know, it's all right, but this is light years ahead of it, and really great. Highly recommend this too. I mean, you can't go wrong if that stuff is your bag, because you can't go wrong. You already know about it by this point. Really cool. Yeah, I dig it. And this was some VCLT I got. Band that's not really talked about a lot on the VC. It was for just a short time last year. I don't think a whole lot of people showing them. This is Pigs ×7, and this is called Feed the Rats, and this is on Rocket Records also, and this is just slamming rock and roll, fuzzed out psychomania. Really, this is really good. This is good. I was really happy to get this. I got this from Chris Elvier earlier last year when I was new to the game, and he sent me some VCLT, and he knew I was really eyeballing this and was having a hard time finding it, and he did me a solid and sent me this record. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I'm sure it's kind of hard to find nowadays, but they had a couple special different editions and stuff of this, and this is cool. This is really cool. I recommend this too if you're into the heavier noise type thing. That's not doom, it's more fuzz, distortion, and this is another record I got this year that I was pretty stoked to get. Yeah, this sticker even smells. Well, it doesn't smell through the plastic, but it smells like banana. This is on gold vinyl, and got just a sweet deal on this, man. I think I paid $12 for this thing, man. I was like stoked to get it on eBay. And this is probably my favorite one of them. It just has a unique vibe to it, and kind of, you know, started kind of not really too fond of their earlier stuff, but this record is good. I just love everything about the concept and everything about this record, and King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Out on the ATO Records label. I'm sure you can find it anywhere. I'm not sure about this edition, but all the ones that they put out this last year, I would say that this is the one to have. A band that I'm very new to, and probably one of my favorite pickups of the year is this Noi. This is cool shit. Yeah, it took me a while to get into this kind of the krautrock and stuff, but it just has a lot of cool shit going on, and it sounds incredible. It's on white vinyl, and I really dig it. This is I think this actually was reissued this year. I'm not sure. And I want to say hi to Andy's Vinyl Den and Farley and a couple other cats I forgot about last night. And I'm just trying to think. I don't want to miss anybody. And yeah, I think this. Say hey to everybody that kind of talked to a little bit on the. I think this is yeah, I think this is a newer pressing. That's a cool vinyl. Yeah, this blew me away. I didn't really sneak any listens to this on online, except for maybe once, and that was just to make sure that when I bought it, that it was a sure thing that I was into. And you know, I'm looking for Noi too, and for a good price, I would prefer to have that on original press though of that. Oh shit. So yeah, this is really cool. I mean, you're not gonna sit down and rock out to this. This is something you put on and chill out, and, you know, maybe surf the internet and listen to it or something. I don't know. Clean the house. Listen to this shit. I like the way it's mixed. It sounds like old. Earlier in the year, this Soggy was the big hype, and God, this is really killer. This is really killer. I think French punk rock from back in the day. It says it was released in 2016, but I think it was later in the year. I don't know. But I'm gonna say it. I got it last year, so this was really cool. I want to say hey to Secondhand Choke, your new name, On the Verge, rad channel. Whenever he keeps his videos up, make sure you check his videos out if you're into the heavier, more heavy stuff and abrasive rock and roll. He's got it covered, and you like long videos, he's the man to watch. I mean, I like long videos because I like to watch them like a TV show rather than just somebody jerking off for 5 minutes showing records. I'd rather sit and listen to somebody just talk complete total bullshit and for a half hour show some cool records. That's at least give me my, you know, I like long videos, man. Nothing kind of annoys me more than people that make a shitload of 5-minute videos. Why don't you just make one killer video and be done with it? And I'm hoping to make this fucker like an hour long. I don't think I have enough vinyl though. So yeah, Soggy, this is, if you're into the Stooges, 70s punk rock, this shit is killer. Couple guys showing this. I mean, I learned from this from Garner over at High Octane Vinyl and Chris Elvier. This record cover would have scared the shit out of me. I probably wouldn't have bought it. But, I mean, they said it was great, so I had to. They generally tell it like it is, so this is just, you know, just a killer. I went out and picked it up immediately last year. And it's got some cool colors, you know. And when you put out a record, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, you know. It's just sweet. Just sweet. Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, I'm just chilling out and gonna end the night making the video and kind of getting one down again, you know. Instead of watching videos, I figured I'd make some. And another band that released a really killer record this year is the Black Angels. This is came out Record Store Day. This isn't the Record Store Day pressing. I wish I had that one instead, because this one I haven't got around to buy. I'm waiting for a Record Store Day to pop up on eBay cheap, because this pressing here, that's not. I think something's wrong with the pressing. It's not. It's got some flaws in the vinyl, and noisy, and I was really disappointed, but it's still a good record. I used to hate this band, but I really like them now. This is great. I mean, it's got everything you could possibly want, stickers and all kinds of crap in here. But yeah, that's if you're into that newer psych stuff. This Black Angels is really good. They really get better and better, really. Yeah, I really think this is great. Another band that kind of caught me by surprise this year was this band Piss Jeans. This record here took me about 2 listens, and it just grew on me. I listened to this record and a couple of their other ones last 3 months. I mean, they got some humor going on, and when they lay it down, it's like the best of Black Flag and the best of Jesus Lizard all kind of rolled into one, and just rocking out. Just everything's just the way you'd want it, man. Just, it's killer. This is a killer record, man. So don't let the goofballness fool you, man, because these guys are for real, man. This is some killer shit. This is the Sub Pop Loser Edition. It's on colored wax. I don't know. I like it. It's really good. It sounds incredible. Another band I got turned on this year was this Distortions, and man, it's just a killer record of old 70s psych and Italian psych, more soundtrack, kind of like what's going on in the background here. This whole record's like that, just rocking out, fuzz, everything you'd want. If you're familiar with the Euro Boys, the guitar player from Turbo Negro, has a old band from the 90s. They're called the Euro Boys, and if you haven't heard them, check them out. They're incredible. They do this shit. I'm sure they were into these guys and probably said, "Let's start a band and do this Distortions record type shit." This is cool. Took me a while to find this copy of this. I think Elvier's showed this before, and I like this color, this cover better than they have a couple different covers, and I like this one the best. I would prefer to have a original pressing. They go for about $100, no big deal. And a couple records that I had bought last year. I'm on Dual Yeti, an OG pressing of that. I had to sell. I needed some money, so I sold it, and regret selling that record quite a bit. It's probably one of my favorite records, and I really regret selling that record. And I had asked the guy when I sold it to the record dealer. I texted him right away when I sold it. The next day, I said, "Don't sell that record. I want it back," you know, and because I mean, I paid some money for it, but I didn't pay like $300 for it or nothing like that. But I was really wanting that record back, and it's kind of a hard one to find for a good deal, you know. And there was a couple other ones that I accidentally sold him to because I just needed some cash, but what can you do? So yep, the Distortions. I'm gonna play some of that right now for you because it's definitely worth a listen. I can't remember what else I was gonna say, but yeah, some of my very favorite records I purchased this year. are gone. I think another one is 50-foot hose, and another one after that, I can't remember. I think it was a Lord Baltimore promo that I sold him. But those were heavy hitter records and commanded some cash. So this is the Distortions Blue Phantom record. So this is just cool. Check this out. Bump with speed thing. Oh yeah, you can tell this is pretty cool shit. Yeah, the guitar player from Turbo Negro had a surf band like this in the 90s with the bass player and the drummer. I wanna say that's a great record. The Euro Boys are called. Really, really cool. Yeah. It's called Jet Age. Sound. Psychedelic soundtrack. Rockin' out shit. And the last band record I'm gonna show is this. I just heard about this band this year. This band Horrors. This is probably definitely top 10 favorite record of the year. This is Travis Owen from Weed Eater was in this band, and I don't know nothing else about this band really. So I bought the first two records, and I mean, I couldn't get enough of this record for like 3 months after I heard it. You know, I just heard it in October maybe, end of September, and man, this just rocked out. Man, wow, this is cool. This is heavy. I mean, it's not like, you know, they're scholars or nothing like that. They just rock out good riffs, you know, and, you know, that's good enough for me, you know. This is really cool. This is probably getting hard to find. There wasn't too many on Discogs when I ordered this one. The guy had a couple of them. Yeah, so this is the Distortions. So yeah, this is another cool little ditty here. This Timmys Organism. This is a guy from Detroit, and his other band, I can't remember the name. He always has eyes and shit in his record covers. I think Human Eye. I think that's the other band I'm thinking of that he was in. Is great too. Just garage rock, punk rock, you know, Detroit, early 2000s sound, late 90s. It's really cool. All right, VC, that ends the best of 2017 video for me, and just thought I would get that over with. There's more, but it's late, and I just saw these and picked them out right away and went with that, and we'll go with that. And thanks for watching, and y'all be safe out there, and we'll see you again.